Welcome back to WSAB News 3 today at 11. For the past 10 years, Georgia District 162 has been represented by Savannah native Carl Wayne Gilliard. And yes, I did call him by his government name this morning. A big announcement about his future in politics and his first public comments about it. He joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Kim, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Well, first off, let's talk about your career, because after a decade in office, you have now decided to change course. Tell us what's going on and why.
I stood on the shoulders of giants. When I first was asked to run, State Representative Bob Bryan had unfortunately just passed away. There were so many leaders that were trying to get me to run for the office, and I said no 3 times. But I was catapulted because when you're called into service, you have to obey the voice of God. Mm-hmm. It's been 10 years, and I wouldn't change a thing. I've worked hard, I've worked focused on the people, and been courteous of others, from Democrats to Republicans to independents. But now officially, I want to say, it's time to come home.
Yeah. So how difficult is it for you to pass the baton?
When yesterday, 2 days ago, we were at the Capitol, and I was with Ambassador Andrew Young, Shirley Franklin, former mayor, and Lear Sears. And I watched those iconic figures who have gone from A to B to C. We have to have leaders with vision. If you don't have a vision, you can't lead. Dr. King talked about the drum major instinct. I've always had that. And so if you don't have a vision and you're not ready to blow the whistle, you can't lead. I'm praying that we have leaders that we could pass the baton to that are ready to lead.
So you mentioned drum major. You were a literal drum major at Beach High School, taking it all the way back like chiropractic. So
yes.
You, during that time, you were also involved in a community organization called Candy Love, but it was when you went to Atlanta that the trajectory of your life changed, when you're meeting with Hosea Williams.
Reverend Williams changed my life. I learned about the history that wasn't in the books. He introduced me to Reverend Joseph Lowry, Reverend James Orange, Reverend Freddie Teller, C.T. Vivian, Dick Gregory, and I was the youth coordinator for Reverend Jesse Jackson in '84 and '88. And on the heels of his being laid to rest, those are the legends that I pay homage to. So I've never forgotten the pledge I made to them. They call you leader, and so if they call me leader, I had to lead.
Yeah. They also called you the James Brown of the legislature, the hardest working man, because you have done so much. Let's try to condense these past 10 years into a few of your accomplishments.
Well, mentors like Ron Stevens showed me the power of the pen, how to not agitate but to legislate. I went back, and Kim, I studied. When people were going out, I was back at the hotel studying, breaking down the departments, breaking down the bills. When Ahmaud Arbery was unfortunately killed, I wrote the citizen arrest repeal of an outdated, antiquated law of 1863, when 33 individuals were not allowed to come and serve because of the color of their skin. I wrote the original 33, House Bill 303. The blind bill, House Bill 79, giving people a chance to parent if they were blind. From hemp laws to the Weeping Times Heritage Society, the Gullah Geechee Society. Those laws were written by a Democrat, a young man from Hazard County by ways of Beach High School. And so I do believe that thanks to the leadership and tutelage from people like Chairman Ron Stevens and others, I was able to get those done.
And you also pay homage to those who have fought the good fight. You remembered the original 33 recently on the House floor.
Yes. I've never seen anything like it. The other day, we had hundreds of people come from all over the place. But I give great credence to the Georgia General Assembly, Democrats, Republicans, Black, White, Vietnamese, Hispanic. They passed that law unanimously in the House. And then a Republican by the name of Matt Brass, who was the Rules Chair, carried it in the Senate, and Governor Kemp signed the bill. That takes courage. And so now we'll have a statue, that lasting legacy, with that statue of those men. That monument will go up this year. And so we finished the race.
So 2 more questions, but we only have 30 seconds left. I want to get your comments on the passing of Reverend Jesse Jackson, and then I want to ask you what's next.
Reverend Jackson was a leader. He was a catalyst. When I met him in 1984, I just watched him. He didn't just talk about keep hope alive. He exemplified keeping hope. He kept his head up. He kept focused. He had vision. And so we lost a great soldier. But we passed the baton in his family, like Jonathan and Jesse Jr., who I know Jonathan personally. Where do we go from here? There was a great leader named Pete Lakakis that said, Carl, when God closes one window, he opens up another door.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm praying right now. I have to come home. My city calls me to come home, and only God knows what's next.
All right, well done. Thank you so much, Representative Gilliard, for joining us today and for everything that you've done over these past 10 years.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Time right now for a look at our forecast. Good morning, Jeff.